Hey, welcome back to Alternative Smallholding. I'm Jazz, and today I have been tagged by the Citystead for my 5 top seeds that I must grow every year. You know, you tried and true, you tested ones, the ones that you cannot do without. That's what we're talking about today. Top 5. Let's go. So before we start, I need to say sorry that I've not been around much for the last couple of days, not replied to anyone's comments, not done much at all, because I have just needed a little bit of headspace. I've needed some time to myself, because I just haven't been myself, shall we say. So yes, sorry that I haven't been around too much, but I'm coming back now and I'm gonna make all the videos. So we'll be back to our normal video schedule as of now. So my top 5 seeds. Now Joshua at the Citystead made this look easy, and I sat down and I was like, top 5? So I narrowed it down to the top 5 that are most valuable to us as a family. Sorry, my neighbour keeps going back and forth outside there and it's a little bit distracting, so I'm going to try not to look. So yeah, my top 5 that are most valuable to our family in terms of fresh eating and storage and like things for overwinter and processing as well. So these are our top 5 seeds that we grow every single year. Sweetcorn. Number 1 is Sweetcorn. We've tried a couple of varieties out. Incredible is now our favourite one. We grow a lot. When we first had space to grow Sweetcorn, I think we grew like 12 plants. Gradually every year that's increased, and I think last year in 2 sowings we had like 80 odd plants, and it still was nowhere near enough. So this year, in these packets there are 40 seeds. We have 5 packets. In fact, I think I might actually have 6 packets, and I am going to sow them all. Now I think that we had to do 2 sets of seedlings last year because I sowed our first ones in March, and I never sowed them in March. I just got carried away and they didn't do so well because it was so cold. So I'm holding off until April for sure this year, and I'm going to do a whole lot of Sweetcorn. We cannot do without it. We use it a lot. Not just as like corn on the cob, but we use it in generally like a lot of cooking and on pizza. I love on pizza, the pizza that we make. It's very nice. So second one that I can't do without is my dwarf bean, and these are like bush beans, I think you call them in other places. We just call them dwarf beans here, and we've tried out lots of different varieties, and we do grow different varieties, but this specific one is Ferrari, and it just so happens I can buy it at my local shop, and it's only £1 for 80, only £1 for 80 seeds, which is a bargain. And but we will be growing probably about 100 plants this year. I think we grew about 80 last year. We could have done with a few more. I'm not sure if that balanced out because we had about 2 or 3 harvests completely stripped of our plants. In fact, I think it was 4 harvests. But that meant that we didn't have as many for storage as we would have liked. But we'll be growing more this year anyway. Number 3 is my personal favourite salad mix. And I don't really buy salad mixes. I don't make a habit of it anyway. If it's like a reduced packet, it's 20p or something, I'll buy it. But this salad mix from Penard Plants, it says just a simple mixed salad. Cut and come again. It is just beautiful. I absolutely adore it. And a summer without this salad is not a summer. So that's my number 3. Number 4 is our tomato. We have always grown Roma. We grow a lot of tomatoes, obviously. Cherry tomatoes, neither here nor there. But one tomato that we absolutely need is our cooking tomatoes, because we make all of our soups, our passatas and sauces, that's the word, and other things. And a cooking tomato we really rely on. Roma hasn't done spectacularly well for us in the past because the plants haven't produced much. What we've had has been very nice, but the plants haven't produced much, so then we just increased the number of plants that we did. What we've decided this year, we're not going to grow Roma again, so we're going to go for Amish paste. So it's not a tried and true specific variety, but what we're saying is our tried and true thing that we need to grow every year in terms of tomatoes is a cooking tomato. And this year, as you may know, we're trying to become self-sufficient. We basically are not going to have to buy any tomato sauces this year, we are hoping, with the amount of tomatoes that we're going to grow. So one that I cannot do without and has the most space in our propagator is Amish paste. And then this one is a memory lane seed. When we first got our garden, when me and the bearded dude first moved in together, we moved into a little cottage and it had a really long old English country garden with a beautiful old magical apple tree in the middle. And sorry, I'm looking again, aren't I? And basically the lady who had owned it had passed away a number of years before, and then nobody had ever done anything with it. And we took it upon ourselves to renovate this garden, bring it back to life. And that was where I really discovered my love for gardening. And we did this whole garden, and then we got asked to open the garden for the village national garden scheme open tour thing. I said no, too many people, no. But it's all been ripped out now. Somebody's turned the whole thing into a driveway, including taking down the apple tree. But anyway, one of the first flowers that I grew, and I have grown every single year since from seed, is Cosmos. And I know it's a very simple annual, but it makes me think of days laying down in the grass there and taking photographs, looking up through these beautiful paper thin petals as they danced, and their ferny leaves and fronds. And it just reminds me of summer, and it reminds me of that passion and the excitement and that learning that went on in that first year, well, every year since as well, but especially that first year. And Cosmos, they're my happy flower. I adore them, and I hope to grow them for many years to come. I think we've got about 4 different varieties that we're going to grow this year, and this one is Daydream. This is the one I love. But yeah, my number 5 that I must grow every year. I don't know if it's cheating. Joshua, is it allowed to say a flower? Don't know, don't care. Number 5 is a Cosmos. So there you go. So my 5 seeds were Cosmos, a cooking tomato, my salad mix from Pennard Plants, very specifically a very specific blend of salad mix. I would make it myself, but it doesn't say all the things on the back, and of course they wouldn't, would they? A very specific type of dwarf bean, which is Ferrari, and then just a whole load of sweet corn, just a yellow sweet corn. So that's my 5 top seeds. Thank you for the tag, Josh. And now I am going to go and find my piece of paper where I wrote down the 3 people that I'm going to nominate. So be right back. So my 3 nominations for you to tell us about your 5 tried and tested seeds that you must grow every year, that you cannot do without, your 5 favourite varieties of seed. My nominations are Vivi from What Vivi Did Next, Adam from Allotment Grow How, and James and Rosa from Tap and Off. Now I'm not sure, James and Rosa, will your varieties be about what you grow for your market garden, for your CSA, or are they going to be your own personal ones? So I'm interested to find that out, because it's a bit of a different take from people growing food just for themselves. So that's Vivi, What Vivi Did Next, Adam at Allotment Grow How, and James and Rosa at Tap and Off Farm. Tell us what your top 5 varieties are that you must grow every single year. So this has been Jazz at Alternative Smallholding, and I'll see you tomorrow. And thank you for watching, and I will see you soon. Take care, bye bye. Oh yeah, and for those that were asking, as you can see, no, my hair dye hasn't turned up. No, they don't know where it is, and no, I don't know where it's going to be here. So I'm just going to have to put up with this. But as soon as I do it, I'll let you know. Don't worry, because people have been asking. For people who don't care about hair, that's why this is tagged on the end. Bye bye.